What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. My name is Kranik, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys the most annoying deck that I ever faced. And in this deck, the guy that was using the annoying deck used pretty well the recycle play. I can say this was the hardest match I ever done. It was pretty good and pretty intense, but I learned a lot from this match, and you'll see how good is this deck actually. So let's stop here. So as you can see, I'm using my deck as always, as I show you on another video. So yeah, and yeah, I made a few changes. I went to the double Ampharosites, and I went with I forgot the name of the powder. Oh god, the thing, the EX plate that it's I don't know, not something powder. I don't remember what, but if you see this guy's decks, he's got 2 Celestelas and 2 Ampharos with the 2 Mega Ampharos, 1 Mimikyu and 1 Poliwrath. So there you can see, oh my god, this deck looks pretty strong and pretty annoying, because Mimikyu along with Poliwrath had good synergy, because Poliwrath confuses, Mimikyu curses, and with the confuses there are a lot of misses, so it's pretty good for Mimikyu. So right now I started with an offensive position. I wanted to get rid of one of the easiest Pokemon that I could get rid of it. So I chose Mega Ampharos. But yeah, as you can see, there were a lot of neutral turns, so I didn't get it on the first turns. And then I went defensive because I didn't want the Celesteela to fly to my goal. So they're pretty good. He knocked out my Ampharos. That's better than getting a rendezvous, because if my Ampharos gets to the Ultra Space, it's game. I can't get my other Pokemon because Mega Ampharos isn't on the field. So yeah, so here I get the kill finally. So I was getting a better position. I wanted to go offensive. I wanted to ignore a little bit the Celesteela, but my circuitry got a miss, so the offense was dead. And there he knocked out my Raikou, so yeah, I was done there. My offensive play was finished. I only had my Zapdos and my Koko left, but he got rid of them. Well, of the Koko, Zapdos survived there. I didn't use him, and now I wanted to knock out the Poliwrath, but I forgot I didn't have my Koko on the field, so Ampharos was pretty weak against the Poliwrath. And I don't know what he did there, why he did that, but he gave me more Spartans, and then there's another miss from circuitry. My man, what's happening? And so yeah, I was feeling like in a bad position, because I have 4 Pokemon on the field, He had all the six of them, and I didn't have the opportunity to knock out one of them because they were pretty strong, and the Poliwrath was getting pretty lucky. So now I'm just blocking the Celesteela, hoping for a bad roll for that Celesteela, but sadly it didn't came out. He continues to attack, very aggressive style of this guy. Now I've paralyzed the Celesteela, so it's a little bit weak, and I'm still blocking. And then I think I attack with Zapdos, and Zapdos, oh my god, he's failing me too much. He got the 70 and got cursed. So there you can imagine how bad I was, how my game was pretty done there. Then he confused my Zapdos, so my Zapdos was practically, in other words, excluded, because you know, confused Zapdos, it's a huge miss, and the only way to save myself was to get a roost for the Thunder Charge, because the Thunder Charge removes the curse markers, so that was my only hope. But I didn't risk it, and now I got lucky, got the Thunder's Blow. Well, I needed a roll, so yeah, it was fair enough to give me that roll, and there too. So then he confused, and I didn't tell you, but he used the Mega Ampharos, and that's where he was very. It was like a misplay from his part, I think. He didn't use his Ampharos like pretty like in an efficient way, I would say, because you know he got 4 Ampharosites, 2 normally, and with the recycle he got another 2. So, but he's wasting his Ampharosites like crazy, and with that deck, the only thing that you have to do is go offensive with the 2 Celestelas and get the Rendezvous. That's it. But I don't know why he wasted too many Ampharosites. There I got lucky because my Ampharos was gonna get excluded, well, on the Ultra Space, but it's the same thing. Same but different. But there, and so now I felt like I needed to use my first Ampharosite to block that Celesteela, and I wanted to knock him out, but didn't know how to do it. He used the recycle, and I forgot, and I told in my head that, oh my god, I didn't make a thing about that recycle blade, because I could have used the Ampharosites like he did. But yeah, it was kind of misplayed from my part. But then I got lucky and got the flame gun, so I knocked the 2 of them. That was pretty good for me. And then my Zapdos got excluded. That's the moment when I told myself, this game is actually done for me. I will continue playing, hoping for something good, and then I got pretty lucky there. As you can see, I got the fly into the Rendezvous, and in that way I used, in a pretty efficient way, my Ampharosite, because on the same turn I excluded my Celesteela and I recovered it. So that's how I survived this game, because I used in an efficient way the Ampharosite, not like crazy like this guy, because with 4 Mega Ampharos, man, you could make anything with 4. I'm gonna try this deck definitely. I have 2 Celestelas. I need the other Ampharos and the other Mega Ampharos, but I'm gonna upgrade it a little bit. But the 2 Celestelas, I have gotten them. I got them, so that's I feel like I want to try this deck. So now he he took to the Ultra Space my Celesteela, but I wasn't that worried. I didn't activate the Mega Ampharos, so because I was waiting for the special moment. But you know, this guy, he activated the Mega Ampharos just the time when he got excluded in a Pokemon. So that was, I don't know. I don't know why he got. Maybe he was nervous or I don't know. And then I let him attack my circuitry because he was insisting on attacking him, and I got pretty bored, and I told myself, oh well, I'm gonna let him attack. So then I tried to kill that Mimikyu. That was pretty risky, but hopefully he knocked me out and he didn't curse my Goku. And now yeah, I activated the Mega Ampharos, so because I was feeling in problems there, and yeah, I knew that this was the perfect moment because I wanted to use the rendezvous and on that Celesteela. So I got it. That was perfect for me because he didn't had any more Ampharosites, so it was an exclusion for me. So in terms of quantity of Pokemon, we were the same. Right now I have only 2 on the field and he has 3, but on the next turn I will have 3 on the field. So it was gonna be, I felt like I could win this match, because when he excluded my Zapdos, I thought myself, oh no, it's gonna be impossible. But I excluded one of his Celesteela, so it was possible. I had hopes. And now I'm just going offensive, hoping for a good roll, but just neutral turns. Sorry. And he continues attacking my Raikou, and then I went offensively with the Celesteela because he's pretty dangerous. He has 137 in one attack, 138 in another attack, so it's pretty dangerous. You don't have to underestimate the Celesteela. And the Flame Gun too, so yeah, that's pretty strong. Then I got the Fly, and you know, there it's just moving, no 3 versus 3, so all the moves you have to do had to be very careful. Then I attacked the Ampharos, because why not? I had the chances and I got the knockout, and then that was almost game for him, but he knocked out my Ampharos. And yeah, the only thing that I could do was that, but I needed to gold block because you know, I didn't have a Pokemon on the go. The circuitry gave me a spare turn, but I needed to go block, and he did a huge misplay. I forgot to talk about that. He, instead of just moving the Ampharos, he decided to attack my Celesteela. If he didn't get the beacon light, sorry, it was game, because I would have knocked him out. So huge misplay from his part, but I wasn't lucky enough to get the knockout. So the game continued, and there he got pretty lucky. I couldn't paralyze his Mimikyu. He got the curse, so I love that move of circuitry. I love paralyzing every Pokemon on the field. But then I was feeling pretty good. I had 3 good Pokemon on the field. Sadly, he got the Poliwrath, so it was pretty annoying, because he was going to confuse every Pokemon on the field. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want him to do that. And there, I don't know what happened, but he decided to return and attack my Ampharos, and I got the knockout. So guys, that was that moment. I told myself I have the chance, but he got a long throw left, so he was feeling secure. He used it, and I attacked the Ampharos, because, you know, if he's confused, I'm just gonna attack, hoping for him to knock me out, because why not? My entry points are open. I could get my Celesteela, so that was a good move. Then he decided to attack, and boom! Circuitry for the win. He pays off the 2 misses that he gave me early on the game, and he knocked out that Ampharos, sorry. That was pretty good. My Electrosphere saved me out as well, because that +10 came in clutch. And that moment I told myself, gosh, come on Ampharos, just give me neutral turn. That's it. You just have to do that. And there, double miss. I was very lucky there, and I made a misplay there. I had my powder, I forgot the name. It's Bright Powder. Yeah, Bright Powder. So I had to do it. So on the next turn I used it, and there was one move that will mean game, and Circuitry got it. It's the Sap Cannon. Pretty clutch, that move. Why? You'll see why. So I knocked out the Ampharos, and boom! That wait for the Mimikyu, and a wait win for me. Oh my god, guys. But yeah, I was pretty excited about this win. But I felt like this deck pretty good. I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay. Maybe not right now at the end of the month, because I'm gonna do a final push. I don't know, maybe I could get top 1, top 2, but that would be pretty nice, because it's pretty low this month rankings, so I have to try to grind. But Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Maybe tomorrow I'll give you some incredible content. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and see you next time.